Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a couple of friends and colleagues. Helps out a lot. Trying to reach 1,000 subscriptions here, and every subscription helps out quite a bit, so I appreciate that. And now let's talk about these Rotten Tomato reviews of 28 Years Later. Yes, this film's actually going to be premiering tonight, but the official release is June 20th. It's a film that I have tickets for. Got that XD showing that I was waiting for. Finally hit, so I bought that. Going to be watching it on Saturday. And I'll have my review up for that either Saturday evening or Sunday morning. So be on the lookout for that as well. But let's look at what the critics are saying about this film right now. Obviously, this popcorn meter on Rotten Tomatoes is not showing. But I want to hear what the people that actually go to watch it, the fans that aren't the critics, have to say about it as well. So I'll probably be double reporting on this one. But first, let's talk about this tomato meter, which has this film sitting at a 95% out of 100. But let's read more into the details. Alrighty, so as you can see here, film in theaters Friday, June 20th, runs an hour and 55 minutes, so not an endurance film. 95% overall on 93 reviews. Ladies and gents, this is Danny Boyle's return to the franchise. And it's going to be the beginning of a trilogy that we have. So we have 28 Years Later, the film, which is coming out this weekend, right? And then we have Bone Temple, that's coming out early next year. And then we have a third film, not titled yet. But let's read into some of the reviews. This one is pretty tame and simple. Matt Singer of Screen Crush, a top critic. A great zombie series refuses to die. Funny play on words there. He gives it a 7 out of 10. This one's from Katie Dahl of CBR. Only Danny Boyle could pull off a film with a zany visual language that sees zombies as an allegory for a family's domestic struggles. Funny way to put the film. That's a 9 out of 10 from that individual. Tori Brazier from Metro, one of the most triumphant ever revitalations of a franchise that transcends the idea of a mere genre. 28 Years Later is a brutally moving film, and the first horror movie to make me cry. It's also a phenomenal piece of cinema. 5 out of 5 stars, so a perfect score from Tori Brazier. Last but not least for Rotten Tomatoes reviews, Jordan Bissett from NME, New Musical Express, while 28 Weeks Later explored post-7/7 paranoia. This post-Brexit successor seems to be as much about the insanity of the isolationism as it is the bewildering madness of COVID-19, and he gives it a 5 out of 5 stars, so another 100%. And let's look over at IMDb right now. No reviews, but we'll just talk about the score. They have it at a 7.4 out of 10. So pretty solid score there. IMDb a little more tame there. Same thing with Metacritic, but Rotten Tomatoes, the critics love this film. 95% out of 100. Cannot wait to see the popcorn meter. The film, obviously, this is shot by Danny Boyle. Writer Alex Garland. Stars Jodie Comer, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Ralph Fiennes. And the film is going to be out officially on June 20th. Can't wait to see this one on the big screen. Going to be awesome, ladies and gents. We've been talking about this for a while, so now the time has come for this summer horror/thriller film. Been definitely a long time coming for this series overall and this franchise, but it seems like with projects following up behind this, they're going to get something going even faster in between. Not so much space and time in between these films as they build out. So it's definitely exciting times for fans of this type of genre and series also. I think Sony did well with this embargo, not lifting it until 24 hours, of course, in Europe. Obviously, in America, there's a little more time in between. I want to say about 8 hours. I'm just saying 8 hours there. And I think this does help out with the spoilers and stuff like this. But I think mostly it's positive. People are talking about this. Ticket sales are going to go up because of the high ratings. There's a lot of people that do depend on ratings and reviews before they go out to movies. I'm not one of those people, but I can understand the business in that alone. So we will just have to see how everything turns out. Can't wait to review this film. So like I said, be watching out for that on either Saturday evening or Sunday morning, ladies and gents. I want to hear your thoughts, especially if you saw the film as well. Please chime in. With that being said, comment down below what you think about this news here. Are you going to be watching this film this weekend? 28 Years Later, the return of zombies, but in the summer. Very interesting there. Also, like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Have some friends and family subscribe as well. Helps me out a lot, and I appreciate that. And be safe. It's Neff signing off.